Hi, this is Emily of Emilee's Paper Caper. Today is Stamp Play and Stamping Sunday, and we're going to do some masking with these gingerbread images. Masking is a fun technique that you can use to make things look like they are together rather than individual images. Or if you stamp and you want them to overlap, what happens is your images end up overlapping, and that just doesn't look as nice. So I'm going to teach you masking, and we will create some fun borders and embellishments for our projects. A trick that I use for masking is to create a mask, and I've got some post-it notes. I'm going to stamp so that the sticky part of the post-it note is on at least part of the image. And I want 2 or 3 masks of each image. And we're not looking for perfection with these masks. When we stamp them off, we just want to be able to fussy cut them. You do want your fussy cut, while the image doesn't have to be perfect, you do want your fussy cutting to be pretty exacting. This will allow for the masking effect to be a little more clear. Rather than having overlapped images, you're going to end up with images that look like they are layered, one in front of the other, or one in back of the other. Either way. So let's cut out our masks. Let's start with a plain white piece of paper, and we're going to make clusters of 3 of these gingerbreads, and I'm using Distress Ink Walnut Stain. I'm going to stamp the first image. I'm always stamping on something with a little padding, like an old coloring book, an old phone book. There's the image. Now, if I went ahead and stamped, it would overlap, right? So if I stamped, it would overlap, and it just doesn't look very nice. I guess you could do that. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I really like the look of the masked image better. And you want to put your mask over your first stamped image. Try to get it lined up as best you can. And then you're going to stamp another image. And when you remove the mask, it looks like that second one is behind the first. Pretty cute, right? I think so anyway. You can use these masks over and over again. They start to get a little bit messy, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you. When we kind of set him down here, it's going to look like we kind of made a bunch of gingerbreads and then stacked them up. Pretty cute, right? I think so. I think so. All right, let's do another set. This time I want the gingerbread in the middle to be in the foreground. So we'll put our mask down. Line it up best you can. And then we're gonna put a gingerbread man on each side. And then we're gonna remove the mask. Ta-da! I really, really like this technique. It is so much fun. Now this is one of my, I love gingerbreads, right? I mean, I have a lot of gingerbread stamps. In fact, maybe next week I'll make my stamp play and stamping Sunday video focused on my collection of gingerbreads, because that would be fun to share with you guys. Let's make a border using this guy. So we're gonna stamp several. And I have several masks. So now we're gonna cover these up. There's nothing like a Post-it note because they will stick over and over. So you can use your masks several times. Okay, let's add some. Now we're gonna move him over because we don't, there. Just make sure that where you're stamping, you've got a mask to cover. These will make really, really cute borders on the inside of cards or on scrapbook pages. You could make borders. Let me know if you have any questions about the masking technique. If you have other ways that you do masking, I'd love to hear about it. There are probably other ways to do this, and I'd love to learn how you do it. I can just save these masks and put them right on top. If I plan to do more later, I can just put them right here, and they'll be ready for the next time I use that stamp. Let me know what you think. Keep on scrapping and paper crafting.